what a way to start, by giving honor and respect to those who make this park possible. Because we come here, we shoot our videos, and I just had a message come through. Because that truck right there represents Samadhi. That's the one that trims and keeps this place in, how do you say, I don't want to say in order, because if it lets it go wild, it's all over the place. But in order for people to be able to enjoy this park, I didn't even plan that. As soon as I was starting to breathe, this truck comes by. And this truck, Ali knows, every time we see them, we're like, thank you for keeping this park trimmed, you know, for the kids to be able to walk through, enjoyable. Because if not, there'd be thorns, there'd be glass, there'd be all kinds of different stuff everywhere. So that truck that just passed by right now, that's the maintenance of the park. And it's like, we just come here and enjoy it. And that really represents Samadhi, because that's the behind the scenes work that happens. Great day. That's the behind the scenes work that happens that we take for granted most of the time, because I mean, we don't realize how much work goes into keeping these parks, you know, what's the word? Keeping these parks alive, in balance, because they trim the leaves that are like taking away the energy. They prune and they maintain this park very well. And this park has been thriving for over 10 years. Probably about 10 years this park has been thriving. And people from all over the world come to this park. So, welcome to... Today is a beautiful Saturday, September 12th, 2020. Let me get closer to my wife, because I want both of us to be able to come in. Because how can you miss that beautiful face? I don't know what people would do if they missed that beautiful face.
Ditto.
And so today is Saturday, September 12th, 2020. Welcome, Daniel Bolin. Blessings, brother. We love you.
Oh, can I say something to Daniel?
Oh.
Because I was just going to message him. Hey, Daniel, it just happened to me. What you messaged to me before we started. And as we start our video, I went to share. And I got the same message you did. Limited. So it must be something they're starting to do with Messenger. So I just wanted to kick that in. For everybody else, I'm just giving Daniel a message instead of having to type it out. So, welcome, Daniel.
Yes, thank you for joining us, brother. So today is a beautiful Saturday. I mean, literally beautiful. Saturday, September 12th, 2020. And we are live with the 33rd live stream of Nature's Inner Gathering. And we are here in the Yuma West Wetlands Park in Yuma, Arizona. And just appreciating and celebrating life. And I know that I can't just say, you know, enjoy this beautiful day without the sacrifice of many trees, the sacrifice of many other animals, that right now we have a beautiful day because of all the fires. And it's like, at what price do we have this beautiful day? You know? And I do want to give honor, love, and respect to all those that are being affected by the fires right now, because there's a lot of people being affected, and nature is getting hit hard. But let me tell you, nature's resilient. What is happening right now, nature will bounce back from. The thing about it is it's a wake-up call to really love and respect and honor our planet. Because, I mean, who knows? Because some people are saying purposely they did it. I mean, it could be some kid playing with matches or something, or, you know, some campers left the fire on too long. But it's not a coincidence. There's several fires. So I'll just say that, because I don't want to get into the political or conspiratorial part of it. Because the one thing that we are here for is to honor Mother Nature.
There's a nature call. Do you hear it?
Yeah. And this week is very important message that I had on my heart, that we had on our hearts, that I did a live to invite for Nature's Inner Gathering. And let me welcome ourselves, because we are Alice and Michael, your humble, very loving, very willing messengers, being hosted by none other than Mother Nature herself. And every week we celebrate, and we need you. We need people to come on here and share their testimonials. We don't want them to just hear from Alice and Michael. I mean, what we say is important sometimes, sometimes silly, but we have fun. And the thing about it is, though, we need testimonials. We need people to really inspire our viewers to really remember Mother Nature. And I want to give shout outs on Instagram, xoxo.lrh. That I've known her since we were little kids, and I want to give shout outs to her and her family. So blessings. Shout outs to Flor, shout outs to all the family in Nashville, and I don't remember the other place. We still got to catch up. Which she used to watch me as a little child.
Babysitter?
Yeah. And her sisters, we would play, we would have fun. So, blessings. Thank you for joining us. The other thing is, so we need your help. We need your testimonials. We need to share about Nature's Inner Gathering. But what nature has done for you, what has nature inspired you, transformed you, humbled you, shifted you, your way of thinking, your way of being, your way of seeing, your way of experiencing. Because let me tell you, I know that there are millions of testimonials, millions and millions and millions of testimonials of Mother Nature. So just think about that. Think about how much your testimonial can affect and empower other people, and really, get people to get out of their own way and open up to the brilliance of the love of nature. Because we have gold all around us. We have animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, the elemental kingdom, life. We have life all around us. And this is our 33rd live stream, which is our 34th week, but Ali says not to say that because we get confused. Because I did want to share, we had 4/4/2020, and we took that day to really go in silence. So we said, Nature's Inner Gathering, join us in silence. And let me just say that I've never, ever in my life seen such a testimonial that humanity did that day. That when we get together and we go into silence, that we don't try to make anything happen. We don't try to push anything, because it's not our will, it's divine will that desires to move forth. And everything that is happening right now is purposeful. There's nothing that is an accident. There's nothing that happens just because. And when we get out of our judgment state of thinking or reacting, then we're going to allow the earth, we're going to allow ourselves and the world to naturally reawaken itself. And that is the homeostasis. That is the 0 point field. That is many, many different terms. But it is what's going to bring humanity to a greater point. And the thing about it is let me welcome the people first. Let's welcome our viewers, because let us know where you're at. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know what you would like to hear, what you would like to talk about. Because yes, we are here to give a message, but we're also here to serve. And we could be doing something else with our Saturday mornings. That's what came to me this morning. I love doing this every Saturday. This is not something that I'm like, oh man, I gotta do Mother Nature. I gotta do Nature's Inner Gathering. No, it's like my wife and I know, it's like, we're excited. We love to do this week in, week out. There's nothing that gets in our heads or in our way of, unless it's, the technology or, conditions, but we find a way because we know it's a deeper will. We know it's a deeper, purpose to do these videos.
And even when it was hotter and we'd come out here and it's 8 o'clock in the morning here for us and it's so nice and cool. So we might be changing the time, but I'm not going to like that. Guess why? I realize that when we come out here at 8 in the morning, all the bunny rabbits are waking up.
Yep.
Everybody's having breakfast. All the birds are crazy. Everything is alive. Look, here it comes.
Here comes your quails. Look, here comes your quails.
The quails are my favorite. Anyway, so if we change it back to like 2 o'clock because it's getting colder in the morning, I won't have the morning greetings.
That's right.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh no.
It's gonna be freezing in the morning.
No, we'll just put
plus the only reason why we're doing it in the morning is because it's so hot in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Because if we could do it in the afternoon, I know that more people, because some people aren't awake right now. Some people have been partying last night. Some people maybe have been studying last night because it's Friday. So, there's many reasons why many people don't get up on Saturday, but we desire to stay committed to nature, to stay committed to you.
So I'm
because really it's a commitment to ourselves, for us to get up, for us to say, you know what, this is what we're gonna do, to do a video and share.
And I'm gonna give him a little behind the scenes. Sometimes when you see me here quiet, yes, I do it because Michael has a lot to share, and he loves giving and sharing. But I'm over here like this, and I'm watching all the animals. I get mesmerized to see which one comes back out of its little hole, and then the rabbits run across and the quails. So I'm here and I'm watching. I'm just having such a good time. And then Michael's like, Al, you want to say something? I'm like, nope, because I'm just so mesmerized. But go ahead, baby.
Thank you, love.
Go ahead, because then
we have Daniel Bolin says, hello, my friends. Blessings, brother. Looking forward inward to seeing you very soon. Nice couple, I like both, says Abraham Lincoln Akash.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Rebecca Grace Arce, A.L.R. Ramos, Elsie Torres Molina.
Hey, Al
Ramos. Blessings to each and every single one of you. So, if you guys would like to talk about any subject, if you guys have any testimonials about nature, you can even write them in the comments and say, you know what? Juicing, essential oils, grounding, gardening.
People who love to do their gardening.
Yes, there's different ways that we could share our testimonials. David Wilkoff, what's up, brother? Hey. Great to see you, brother. Another great testimonial of nature. David loves nature. I've known David for a while now. I love you, brother. I love you. I miss you, brother. I'm always with you, and you're always with me, and wherever you go, I go. Wherever I go, you go. And namaste, brother. Namaste. Oh, I miss you, man. I miss you. We got to get on a call. We got to catch up. Oh, man. Okay. So, as I'm sitting here talking to you guys, I really want to remind you guys. And we have gunshots. Thank you. Thank you for that vibrational reminder to come back, because this is one thing I wanted to share that is very, very important. That why does it seem like something's about to change, something's about to be different, and it's like another fear-based program. It's like before it was the pandemic, before that, yesterday was 9/11, and it's like it seems like there's always another message saying, oh, it's the end of the world, or things are falling apart. Now it's the fires. So it's like people are awakening through the pandemic of Corona, because let me tell you, this is the message that came through yesterday. And I know a lot of people, not a lot, I'm not going to manifest that, but I know some people are probably going to get shaken by what I'm about to say. But samadhi lives to stand in truth. If I feel something from a deeper place, I'm going to say it, because it's not even my ego. I checked it. I breathed through it. I meditated on it this morning. And I feel like it's still as important than what I got yesterday. And it's like, when I awoken through what I awoken through, it was through harsh conditions. It was through realizing how corrupted, how manipulative, how deceitful our structures of government, organizations, and corporations are. That is just the number one truth. Not the number one truth, but that is one of the main truths of why we keep depending on a system, but it's like right when we're about to get something, it's like something else. And why does it seem like right when we're about to get comfortable, it's another thing? Right when we're about to have hope, it's another thing. And let me tell you, we are getting stronger. We are becoming more united. So please, please, please see the purpose in this. Because if we get caught in the fear-based programs, in judgment and criticism and doubt, in worry and fear, in judgment, I already said that, in powerlessness, then we are going to be affected in a very detrimental way that we're not going to want to get out of bed. We're not going to want to do anything because we're going to be like, what's the point? What's the point? All of this is falling apart. There is a point, and there is a purpose. Do not stay seated. Do not stay lying down. Get up. Do something. If you're getting stuck in your head, know that that's the reason why it's time to let go. If what you're doing is not serving you anymore, love it, bless it, don't judge it. Say thank you for me falling so hard on my butt, because now I can get up. Now I can wake up. So this is what came to me really, really strongly, is what you guys are seeing in the world today. And and some people that know me, Ali knows this. I've talked to some very educational, very aware people, and they're surprised at what I know. They're surprised at how much I truly know, because I did a lot of digging deep. I did a lot of investigating collectively, and I realized a lot of stuff that you're seeing right now, I seen it coming. Maybe not the mass, but I seen a lot of this stuff coming. And Ali knows that I'm like, you know what? We're going to transform this world. And I didn't want this to come. But let me tell you, things are being exposed for a reason. Things are coming out into the light, to be illuminated, for us to lovingly let go, for us to forgive ourselves, for us to take that responsibility and say, you know what? I did fall asleep on the job. I did fall asleep to politics. I did fall asleep to Hollywood. I did fall asleep to the medical community. I did fall asleep to the educational system. I did fall asleep to the societal programming. I did fall asleep, to how I raised my kids. I did fall asleep to how I treated myself. I did fall asleep to how I treated my brothers and sisters, judging them, because I'm conditioned in this physical world to judge. Because as long as we judge each other, we're separated. And as long as we're separated, we cannot truly awaken our planet. This is the agenda. If you want to think about the agenda, it's to separate us. It's to cause us to judge each other. As long as we judge each other, I don't care if it's different races, different religions, different social standings or social segregation. All these different ways that when I say they, without going too much in depth, it's our collective subconscious mind. It's really us that we've allowed this to come to this point. And this is about nature. So I am talking about nature, because nature represents unity and harmony. Just look at how many animal species come together to migrate. They work together. If you look at a flock of birds that fly, do you know that they fly so precisely so that the ones in the back are just holding the space because they're the elderly? The ones that are the strong ones are in the front. They're holding the space. They're like, we got the energy. We got the energy. And when they get tired, guess what they do? They fall back, and the ones that have been resting, because they have birds that are strong, that they take turns. So once one gets tired, it falls back, and the other one that's stronger goes to the front. How come we don't do this within humanity? What are we doing? We're trying to knock the person in the front because they're like, I want that. And then this person gets mad at, I want that. And it's like this constant competition. It's this constant, I want it. Instead of saying, you know what, you can have your cake. When you get full, guess what? Then I can get my cake. And it's like we can, what do you call it?
Take turns?
Yeah, but we could take turns. We can compensate for each other. And if we work together, we will be like those flocks of birds that one can't fly thousands of miles. But when one holds the space and works together, the one that can fly maybe 20, 30 miles can hold the space and they can fly hundreds of miles. This is why we see the power of nature. They work together. They work symbiotically as a unified organism. It's not about me. It's about the I working as a collective body to bring this world to a whole nother level. And that's what we're about. That's what samadhi. Why do you think we chose the word samadhi? Samadhi represents unity. It is beyond the meaning of the word, but the closest word in Sanskrit means unity. And what samadhi stands for is to unify the mind, the brain, not the mind, because the mind is the collective soul. The brain and the heart as one unit, not separate against each other, because we think we're separate out here. It's because it's a reflection of the separateness we are within our being. This is why I say it's not they. When we blame others, when we blame the government, when we blame the politics, when we blame religion, we're falling for the trap. We're falling for the illusion. So as long as we continue to blame, I'm being a participant in continuing to use the past as a justification to not live the present. Are you willing and ready and able to get out of your own way today? Because that's the only way we're going to do it. And the more we find, and I'm going to be very loving and respectful, but the more we find, Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter, all lives matter, the gay rights, the, different, what's another one? Women's liberation, or women's empowerment. Just different systems all across the world that, yes, they start for unity. But once they get in the political phase of it, it's like, okay, let's judge them, let's fight them. And it's like, that's falling for the noise, that's falling for the Kool-Aid. We're drinking too much Kool-Aid. And it's like, you know what? I'm going to share a little bit of my story because I think it's important. Because I come from gangs, I come from violence, I come from, fighting over a color, fighting over a street, fighting over a name, crossing each other out, like childishness, crossing each other out and saying, no, this is my wall, no, this is my street, no, this is my thing. It's like, did you make it? How is that yours? The second is, it's like we do with these borders and, this country is this country. We say United States is powerful. It's like the world is powerful. And even the world isn't powerful. Spirit is powerful. The world is just a drop in the ocean of countless worlds and galaxies that we are surrounded by, that we are projecting. So without giving too much, because I don't want to blow people's minds, is all that we see out here is a fabric of our reality of what's in here. And this is what I wanted to read. Well, I'll take it step by step. I don't want to jump into it. Kathleen Gallifrey. Blessings, Kathleen, and to all the Gallifreys. We love you all. Thank you for
her garden.
Thank you for honoring nature. Yes, we're right there in your garden with you. Great day. We're right there in your garden with you and loving your rabbit, your dogs, your cat, your children. Oh my gosh. Your husband. We're just loving and hugging you right now. I just want to give shout outs to the Gallifreys because they were so loving and just welcoming. I mean, that is what humanity, they represent what humanity really is about. Yes, we know some amazing people, but the whole family. And the way that you speak to your children, the way that you teach them, be kind, or you remind them, speak with kind words, be kind. You read them stories, you feed them the best quality foods, you teach them about compassion, you remind them about compassion, you remind them, and it's like, oh my gosh, we didn't want to leave. So thank you, Kathleen.
Thank you, Kathleen.
We love you.
And I just want to say that It was the most restful, peaceful, beautiful place. And she has a home with 3 boys, 2 dogs, cat, fish, rabbit, all this, and we were at peace. I didn't hear anything that made. I'm still on a natural high. I still haven't come down.
And let me tell you what the secret is, because when you start loving yourself, when you start honoring your divine nature, it's like you will manifest your mirrors. Kathleen, the Gallifreys are amazing mirrors. You can join us if you like. If you want to see it, we're teaching meditation. We're sharing about Mother Nature.
Or take your walk and enjoy Mother
Yeah.
Nature.
We're here every week, unless we're out of town, but join us. Thank you. What is your name? Yolanda, mucho gusto, Michael. Y a las 10 de la mañana vamos a tener español. So ahorita lo hacemos en inglés y a las 10 de la mañana en español. Si no estamos aquí, estamos en vivo. Hablamos de la naturaleza. Hablamos qué tan importante es respetar y honrar la madre naturaleza, porque ¿qué sirve el éxito y qué sirve todo lo que logramos si no vamos a poder respirar ni disfrutar? Y nuestros hijos no van a poder disfrutar porque no estamos recordándoles lo que es importante. So, cada semana aquí estamos. A las 8 de la mañana en inglés, a las 10 de la mañana en español. Pero como se va a hacer más frío, go connect with her, love. Can you go connect with her? Conéctate con ella y luego nosotros nos ponemos en contacto y te decimos dónde vamos a estar. Muchas gracias. Oh, I love our life. This is a micro macro. Somebody is walking back and forth and they're like, what are they doing? What are they doing? And it's like, when you love and you honor yourself, and not in a selfish way like to destroy others, but in a very selfless way, that you love yourself, that you can bring that love to the world. And it's like the people, the places, the circumstances, conditions, situations, and events will mirror that commitment, that dedication, that devotion to your inner being. Because that's what we all are. And without going too, I don't want to make it too complex, but we all share this one body of consciousness, of life. And when we love ourselves, because we've been taught the more you help others, the more you serve others, but at what expense? People are getting sick. People are falling apart. People are getting overly stressed because they think helping others is going to do it. And that's why a lot of people are like, what's the point? The point is that I've done that. And I've worked with many people that have done that. And the reason why that doesn't work is because we're betraying the greatest relationship that is ourself. Because everybody else is a mirror of that relationship within each and every one of us. But when we can love ourselves, and we love without conditions, because when we do it for others, that's conditional love. Because it's like, we want to get the recognition, we want to get the value, we want to get the love, we want to get the appreciation, we want to get the validation, because we're not willing to give it to ourselves. And we run on empty, and we wonder why we're sick. We run on fumes when we wonder why that we run around with a smile, but when we're by ourselves, trust me, I've been there, guys. I'm not telling you something that to point anybody out. I'm telling you from personal experience. This is why I know that if you're on the fence, which this is not about samadhi, but it is, because samadhi represents nature, samadhi represents life. That if you're on the fence and you're tired of being sick and tired, and you've done and you've worked and you've all you've done is dedicate to help other people, but you're sick, you're physically, tired, stressed, frustrated, disappointed, hopeless. You're feeling disempowered. Let me tell you, it's not too late. It's not too late. Trust me. I thought I was at the bottom end of this of life. I wanted to give up. I was looking for death everywhere I went. I know what it feels like to just say, you know what? Not just want to check out, but push the envelope to check out, because I tried to take my life several times. But I never succeeded because it wasn't my time. I tried to hang myself. I I threw my car in front of other cars. I threw myself in front of cars for it to be over. I slit my wrist. I mean, I overdosed. That wasn't purposely. I was just, anyways. But my point is this, is it's never too late. And this is what nature here is constantly reminding us, that it's never too late. Those fires that are happening in California, nature will bounce back. But the thing about it is, it's not that if we're going to be here, it's not that if the world is going to be here, because they say the world is falling apart, the world is going to be destroyed. Let me tell you, if we don't take care of our world, we are going to destroy ourselves. This is what it's really about. Those fires that burned the forest, over 100 years, it's going to thrive again. And it'll burn and it'll thrive, it'll burn and it'll thrive. This is what happens on the cycles of life. But yes, humanity has a huge part in the things that are happening in nature. But let me just say, nature is so powerful, and she wants to share that space with us. When we tap into Mother Nature, it reminds us of the power that's inside of us. It reminds us of the potentiality. It reminds us of the divinity that we are. So take the time to take your shoes off. Take your shoes off and ground. I'm grounding as I speak to you guys. So the question is, are we going to be able to enjoy this? And not only us. Is our children's children going to be able to enjoy this? Because what are we going to tell our children when it was our chance, when it was our opportunity? Because what we have today... Where are you at? Okay. Oh, what we have...
Hi everybody, and bye everybody. The woman that Michael was inviting to Nature's Gathering, I apologize. This is her first time here. She's never been here. And she's like, take her for a little tour? I'm going to show her which way to go down because she's kind of scared because she's never been by herself.
See, this is what I love about our life.
So I'm going to go help her.
This is what we love about our life.
But then guess what? I want to go help her. And then maybe when I walk her that way, she'll come back and join us for the Spanish.
Okay.
Maybe. So that's my intent. But
so you're going to come back at 10?
No. I'm just going to go show her. She's going to walk for a little bit. Okay. Or maybe I'll see you guys later. I'm just going to walk that way. Okay?
I love you, love.
I love you too. I'm going to go have fun showing off
Have
nature.
fun, love. Disfruten!
Be right back.
Okay, so thank you, love. So this is what I'm saying. This is what I love about my wife and I. That, you know, we're on 24/7. Even when we're sleeping, we're getting downloads, we're getting realizations, and it's like, this is the life that I wouldn't trade for any other. You talk about success, you talk about accolades, achievements. I don't care what was put in front of me. It's like the greatest achievement, the greatest accolade, the greatest accomplishment, the greatest success is me being my best friend. Is me loving myself, getting out of my own way, and every day loving the skin that I'm in, waking up every day, loving life. Before I had to feel like it was fake. But I got to a point where it's like, it's so natural that you ask anybody that knows us, it's like, this is who we are. And I'm not saying it to be like, oh, look at me. I'm saying it of what's possible for you. What's possible. And let me tell you something. Let me get in the center of this because she's going to be a while. Let me tell you what's possible because... Oh, shoot. We just got done with Instagram. I don't know why we stopped. Give me 1 second. I'm going to come back on Instagram. So, something's going on. Okay, we lost it. Okay, so Instagram, this is our part 2. Let me show you Mother Nature. This is Nature's Inner Gathering part 2 for part 33 of today, September 12th, 2020. And Facebook, thank you for holding the space. One thing I do want to share is I was saying how I live this life and you know, I'm not even dreaming anymore. This is my life. Before this was not even a dream. I would not even see myself where I am today. You know, being able to share the wealth in the abundance and the love and the genuineness. because that's what it's really about. The genuineness of who we are with humanity, because like I said, I'm not making it about me, but I'm using myself as an example, because those of you that know me know my story, and I didn't want anything to do with change. I didn't want anything to do with a better life. I didn't want anything to do with self-help and, you know, positiveness and you know, I was happy where I was at. Uncomfortably happy. You know, uncomfortably happy. Well, comfortably, but uncomfortably happy. But the reason why I'm sharing this message is because, you know, I get up every day, even when I sleep, or when we sleep. I mean, we even wake up to record downloads. This is what we do all day, every day. And the thing about it is, the reason why I desire to pause before Instagram came back on, because this is very important. As we see technology excelling so fast, in just the last 10 years, the last 20 years, the last 100 years, I mean, compared to thousands of years, we've advanced so much that we think we've advanced so much, because really, our technology, our phones, our cars, our homes, our appliances are evolving faster than humanity. They're smarter than we are. And why do I say that? Because when I push a button, my technology does what I say it does. But when I push a button, I got to go through so many patterns and programs and reconditioning, reprogramming to really step into what I desire. And the reason why is this, is because we have been so convinced that we got to work hard and work out here. And this is just a minute reflection, mirror of what's really showing up in what's really in here, and what we're focused on in here, in our hearts, which translated into our heads. So we've been giving so much control, authority, power to the middleman, the communication, how we communicate to ourselves, which is the middleman of the brain, the middle person. So let me say that right now is it's prime. This is the opportunity, because as we see technology evolving so much faster, what I had to take 20 years to get to, you can do it in months. And I'll even say a year or two, guaranteed, you'll be at a point where you couldn't even imagine. You could not even believe you'd get to that point. But if you're waiting for some moment to start, then it's always going to be some dream. But if you start today, it's an investment in you. Your time, your effort, your non-effort, because so many people think it's effort, but it's really non-effort. Because you can't force or will your way to truly awaken. You already are awakened. You can only reawaken to who you truly are by getting out of your own way. Everything that's within you is happening eternally. It's constantly happening. I mean, look what keeps everything in line. Even for me to have this conversation, which I already talked about that before, so I'm not going to go into that. But you are an enlightened being. You are what they call ascended master. You are a spiritual master. You are a guru. But because we get so much in the head, we think we're not. And the way that I can explain that is that what separates you from learning how to garden or remembering how to garden? Excuse me. What separates you from remembering how to build a home? What separates you from remembering how to work on a car? How to, mechanics? What separates you from remembering how to play a game? How to remember a language? What separates you from remembering how to cook? Chef Easy's blessings, primo. What separates you from remembering how to tie your shoe? I mean, think about this. How to remember how to walk? Because we all know how to walk. Instinctively we do. But we need that inspiration. We need that reminder of our parents saying, come on, get up, get up, get up. Life is saying, come on, get up, get up, get up, Get out of your way. Get out of your head. This is why resistance shows up. Because we're so much in our head that resistance is the blessing that reminds us to get out of our head. But we're so much in our head that we think that we're going to figure it out. And let me say, it's a balance. Effort in the physical is required, but a non-effort in the inner is truly required. Because, I mean, think about it. Great day.
Good morning.
How you guys doing?
Good, how you doing?
Doing great. Beautiful day.
Sure is, isn't it?
You guys have a good one.
You too.
Thank you. Are you guys here in town?
Yeah.
You guys can join us if you want every Saturday. If we're not out of town, we do Nature's Gathering every week. What's that?
So what, join what?
Nature's Gathering, Nature's Inner Gathering. We talk about nature. We talk about the beauty of nature, how we're forgetting about the greatest blessing that we have on this planet.
Yeah, that's why we're out trying to absorb some of that.
There you go. Thank you.
Heck yeah.
Blessings. So, thank you everyone, because we're doing our work. We're showing up week in, week out. We're showing up every day, day in, day out, year in, year out. We're here. We're not going anywhere. So the one thing you can count on is yourself. The one thing that you can count on is yourself. But this on the whoops. The phone is in the way. Hold on. The one thing that you can count on is you. But in the reflection of counting on you, if you desire some guidance, if you desire some reflection of unconditional love, ask anybody that knows us. We know all different walks of life because we just love humanity. So it doesn't matter if you're a drug addict, it doesn't matter if you are a workaholic, it doesn't matter if you are, a Netflix binger and you think that life is not fair. It doesn't matter if you're a motivational speaker, if you're a spiritual seeker or spiritual person. We love all of you just the same because we know all of you as us. So the one thing you can count on is Ali and Michael showing up day in, day out, week in, week out, year in, year out, for as long as we are in these avatars, in these bodies, as long as we are breathing. And guess what? Even then, we'll come back and do it all over again. So we're here. We're here as long as we have consciousness, because that's the greatest gift that we can ever have, is consciousness. If you're not conscious of who you are, then what good does it do all the success and all the achievements and accolades of what you can achieve in life? Because if you have all that and you're not aware of who you are, how can you even enjoy that? Nana Long here, 313. Thank you. Blessings for joining us on Instagram. Kathleen Gallifrey says, that us so true. That's us. That is so true. We have tons of poor programming that gets in the way of ourselves to undo. But guess what? Guess what, Kathleen? We can flip that. Because what greater time, what greater moment than right now, when so many people are becoming aware that they need people like us. They're looking for people like us to show them how to eat, to show them what to invest in, which Kathleen has an amazing opportunity with her cleaning products, her home products. She does nothing but holistic, plant-based products. So get a hold of her. She'll be able to guide you in the right way. Ali does her essential oils, which, let me tell you, I've done research. I looked into different things, and Ali knows that I don't put my word behind something unless I believe in it. And let me just say, the doTERRA business that Ali has, it's bar none the best. And I know that some of you have different essential oils, and let me just say that integrity wise, vibrationally wise, how they have their products, I was just blown away, because I've been doing some work with some of our amazing friends, and that honors nature, because the way they treat nature, the way they give back to the communities, the way they honor the integrity, the concentration, the purity of its product, that is what raw samadhi represents. So without going into a tangent, because it's not, but it is there's many ways that we can ground. We can ground, with how we sustain ourselves in life. What products do we use? What foods do we eat? Because you don't have to go all extreme today. Start with your shampoos. Start with your hand soaps. Start with your cleaning products. Start with your food. Little bit. Just eat one holistic meal a day. Or maybe two. Drink lots of water. Go out. Like our nephew says, happy Earth Day, little bro. Yesterday was his Earth Day. Turned 13. So blessed by his presence in my life. He's such a great mirror for me. I think I'm a teacher. I think I'm a reminder. He reminds me so much about how important it is to play.
And get dirty.
And get dirty. Go ahead.
Speaking about Kathleen, like I said earlier in the beginning of the video, I'm still on a high from being in your home. One thing I loved about being in Kathleen's home, you could be at her kitchen sink and you can see her garden right out the doors. And she was making us this shake Saturday morning, and she says, oh, I almost forgot. She goes right outside, goes to her garden, comes right back with her kale to put in the shake. And I'm like, that's the life, that you can just go to your garden, snap whatever it is you need off of the plant and put it in your shake. Oh, that was so delicious. And that is living with that nature. And if you can't do that, don't feel like you're left out. Even if you live in an apartment, have your own little herb garden indoors. They do well indoors, and they can grow in your kitchen. And it's just adding a little bit of that nature into your life.
Yes, thank you so much for that. And shout outs to Kathleen, Ryan, Andred, Gallahan, Morian. I don't remember the dog's name. Rapunzel? No. What?
Oh my gosh, Kathleen.
Wait. Ripa Cheap.
That's the cat.
Oh, I love their cat. And their dogs. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I should say this, but I got kissed to death because I forgot the dog.
You're still here, baby.
Well, yeah, I forgot the dog's name, but she wouldn't let go of me.
Type him out for us, Kathleen.
She wouldn't let go of me, and she was kissing my mouth, and I was like, at least I didn't open my mouth. But I mean, there's just so much love in that home. And let me just say, Brian, you are such a mirror. The childlikeness that you are. And let me just say, for men out there, you're missing out if you're not being childlike. You think being a man is being tough and showing how much you can do and, this and that or the other. And I'm not mocking men. I'm just saying, I was there. How much you are missing in life if you are not humbling yourself to the childlikeness. How much you are missing out, men and women in too, because there are women that are very masculine and there are men that are very feminine. So that's what I'm saying is find that feminine childlikeness if you're a man, because if not, if you're trying to fit in a box to show other men that you're a man, then they're running your life. Their influence on you is running your life and you're missing out. And this is what I'm talking about. What separates us is thinking that we got to fit in these boxes robs us from truly being free. And I got another video coming out on free will, so I'm not going to talk about that right now. But let me just tell you, when I share about free will, you guys are going to get a game changer. And much more to come, because Ali's going to share about that. So, let me just say that get out of your own way. Because the only person that is responsible of that is you. It's not what you watch on TV. It's not what's happening in the world. Because the thing that I want to bring it back to is, if you're dependent on your external conditions to be the source of your freedom or the source of your peace or the source of your joy, I'm not going to say you got it all wrong, but you got it all twisted. You got it confused. Because if you're waiting for something outside of you to be the source or the inspiration for your peace, your joy, your love, then you're always going to be enslaved by people, places, circumstances, situations, events, and things. So what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What has to happen in your life to say enough is enough? Because it's not sad.
That's my cue to come in.
But it's unfortunate that the majority of humanity, things are changing, things are shifting. This is why the shift. But the majority of humanity is waiting for something devastating to happen to say, now I'm ready to change. Now I'm ready to transform.
And there's my cue.
Is that you?
There's my cue.
Because if it's you, you can transform that.
There's my cue. There's my cue. There we go. I got my cue. Okay, guys. So, starting September 21st, we are having a 5-day challenge. So when Michael says, what are you waiting for?
Free.
Yeah, I'm getting there, baby. I'm getting there. Give me a minute, sweetheart. I only have a few minutes to speak, and you take it away. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So, I love you too. Yeah, he says that so he doesn't get his little butt kick. Just kidding. Okay, guys. So, a 5-day challenge. Michael just said it. What are we waiting for? I had to wait for cancer to open my eyes. That's what really opened my eyes, was when I was diagnosed with cancer. And it was a big blow to my face when you hear those words. And so what are you waiting for? We invite you on the 21st. We will be posting information where you can sign up, because we are going to take you from chaos. I'll wait till he looks at the messages.
My cousin says he's here.
I know, so I already answered him.
Okay.
And so can I go back?
Yep.
Thank you for the...
I just want to make sure that we...
Well, yeah, but not while I'm talking, baby.
Go ahead.
So anyway, if you're in chaos, if you are surrounded by chaos in your head, where it's the most challenging place to let go of it, we invite you as we take you down a path for 5 days from chaos to clarity. So simple. It is so simple, so much fun. So keep watching our lives, keep looking on our feed, because we will be sharing where we are and when we are going to be doing this. It'll be, like I said, the 21st, every morning, 9 a.m. We will be on live. There'll be prizes. There'll be a lot of fun. So please join us. And that's it.
Yeah, we're by the castle, bro. We're right behind the castle.
North.
We're excited to see you, brother. So thank you so much, love, because we honestly love what we do, and we know we can't save anybody. We can't save anybody, because nobody could save me. Many people will try to help me. I had to get up. I had to make the action. I had to put the effort, because I just reflected right now. I think it's like 21 years ago. If I would have made a different decision, just one, I would have made one different decision. When I went to prison, I decided to transform something. And if I would have made the decision to say, you know what, it's too much work, because there was back then. There was nobody. There was really no videos. There was really nobody talking about awakening. There was really nobody talking about, and I'm so blessed, I'm so fortunate to be sitting here today, being able to tell you to love you, because it's that simple. It's become commercialized. It's become Hollywoodized, this path of spirituality. So many whistles and bells, so many, and not to disrespect those that are on that path. But I desire for others not to have to go through all these different, hoops and steps and snares and traps that cause you to forget you. Because it's really about you. And I'm just besides myself right now how I can be, not doubting it. I don't doubt where I am, but it just amazes me.
Stop it.
No, it's fine. It just amazes me. Oh, Racho May is on Instagram.
Aww.
Blessings, Racho May. Aileen Hernandez. Blessings, Aileen. Great to see you. So, it just amazes me how one decision really does make a difference. And that one decision for you can and will make a difference. And the thing about it is, if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, you're investing in decisions that are just going to cause you to be more sick and tired. Unless, if we want to take that gamble, you get really sick and tired of being sick and tired that you just shift to a whole nother level. But that's a very, very confusing gamble that we're playing, because we don't know what's tomorrow. And there's a lot of people that are very insecure, very fearful, very doubtful of tomorrow. They don't know what's going to happen tomorrow with all of this confusion going on. And it's like, all that noise is just going to cause more of that. So, what are you willing to do? What are you willing to? Are you willing to start today? Are you committed to you to start today? Because that's all it takes. That's all it takes is a little commitment. It doesn't take a huge leap. It's these little tiny steps that truly make a difference. Think about it. When you work out, and my cousin is an example of that. When you work out, you don't just all of a sudden get strong one day to the next. It doesn't just happen like 3 months from now, okay, then 3 months from now, in a day, you're strong. It happens incrementally. It happens with consistency. It happens with determination and commitment. Because you are being invested and committed to something that's causing you to feel sick and tired of being sick and tired. All you got to do is switch your commitment. Just shift your perception of commitment. That's all it takes. It doesn't take a brain scientist. It doesn't take an expert to do this. That's what they want us to think. You already are a genius, and the genius is within you. So, for those of you that are on the fence, ask yourself, the decisions that you're making right now, the patterns and the habits that you're building right now, where are they going to take you in 3 months? Where are they going to take you in 6 months, in a year, 5 years, 10 years from now? Is that where you want to be? Then ask yourself this: am I willing to transform just one habit, one pattern, one investment? It's a game changer. So join us on our challenge, which is your challenge. Because what's ours is yours, what's yours is ours. Because the more you guys succeed, the more you guys reawaken, the more we are fulfilling what we came to do. Because, speaking from personal experience, I took a lot from this world. My whole purpose is to leave this world with as many souls loving themselves, and that's the legacy I'm here to leave. anything else, I mean, if they become, successful or, all of that stuff, it's great, but it's not the number one thing. And that's a byproduct, because when you love yourself, you take all that talent that you've worked hard for, you get out of your own way, your intuition, your awareness, your creativity, your innovativeness, your resilience. Boom! Talk about being on fire. Talk about having a purposeful life. This is what we are here to offer you. This is what nature's constantly reminding us of. So, I think that's let me read the comment. Dave Wilcox says, thank you, brother. We're on the same page. Experiencing being. Thank you for sharing this message with everyone. Great seeing you guys. God bless. Let's connect soon. Definitely, brother. Definitely. I've been looking forward to connect with you. Let's message me or message Ali, because she's the one taking the messages. Because I'm taking a hiatus from the phone. Every now and then I'll get on there, but I want to get more grounded and connected. Not want to. I want to let go and get out of my own way, because sometimes the phones get in the way. Sometimes, even I get distracted. So I'm more committed. And see, those are those little steps that I'm telling you. I let go of the phone. I let her do what she does best. And we're going to be taking turns eventually, but when she's ready, she'll tell me.
Fine. Keep reading the message.
So,
I answered him already.
Ali says, yes, thank you, brother. A visit is due soon. Yes. And us to Colorado. We got the truck now.
That's what I meant, baby.
Daniel Bolin is back. Blessings, brother. So, we lost Instagram. So, guys, beautiful souls, because not guys or girls. Beautiful souls. Just remember the resilience that you are. And ground in life by living, loving Mother Earth. Whatever that means to you. Ground in your soul and love you. Let go of the fear. Let go of the worry. Let go of the doubt. Let go of the insecurity. Let go of the powerlessness. Let go of the unworthiness. Because the world needs you. The world needs your love. Humanity is the nervous system of the planet. So just like the body and its nervous system, how we treat our nervous system is how our body is going to respond. So how we treat our nervous system in this world is how the world is going to respond. So we have infinite potential. So start somewhere. Food, nourishment, the brain. What are you thinking? What are you emotionally committed to? Heart, what are you feeling? And I'm talking beyond emotion here. What are you investing in your awareness? The thoughts and the feelings and the soul. What are you investing in your soul? See beyond and see the purpose of these cycles. Don't let these cycles take you for a cycle. Have you going in circles. You're the master of your reality. You're the captain of your ship. You're the driver of your vehicle. You're the writer of your story. You're the director of your movie. We can't succeed, thrive, be without Mother Nature by remembering our divine nature. So become free of conditions, of circumstances, of events, of the external programs. It's time. It's time that you feel and love you. It's time that you awaken your intuition. It's time that you awaken your guidance. It's time that you awaken your resilience. It's time that you awaken to your responsibility, your ability to respond in life, and reawaken the greatness, the purpose, the genuineness, the being that you eternally are. Get out of your own way. Surrender and let go. And remember who you are. Don't force and will that. Surrender to who you are. And you'll be surprised and amazed at the results. So thank you, everyone. Blessings. Have a great day and enjoy the magical, the supernatural, the divinity that you are. Take a moment to breathe as we're going to let you go. Not let you go, but we're going to conclude this Nature's Inner Gathering. And please help us share this message. Tag people that you know. If this message has hit you in any way, if this message has inspired you, or whatever you want to call motivated you, or reminded you to get out of your own way, the more you give, the more you receive. And don't expect to receive, just give. Selflessly give. Share this message with people that you know. Tag the people that you know right now. If you're feeling this, do it now. Hashtag people. Hashtag people, hashtag live, hashtag replay, hashtag meditation, hashtag Mother Nature, because that's the way that you help us so that this message stays on top and it gets shared more and more and more because we need you. We can't do this without you. Eileen Hernandez, blessings. And thank you for being a part of my life because I am where I am because of you. Thank you. I am where I am because of everyone in my life. Every one of you. And if I don't know you, I look forward to getting to know you. I look forward to serving you and allowing you to serve me by mirroring to me what you come to mirror to me. Because we're all here mirrors of each other. No more, no less. We just love doing what we do. And we want to illuminate the mirror that you are. Beautiful, amazing, divine mirror that you are. So, whether we know you, whether we are going to know you, we already know you. Because we know more and more of who we are here. And that's where we know you. And that's where we love humanity so much. Because we love. So, if you'd like to connect with us, if you'd like to start the challenge, message my wife. If you'd like to know anything about what we're doing, because we got so much more coming. We got so much behind the scenes work we've been doing that we're so looking forward inward, the word, inward, vibrationally to serve you. Thank you. Because that's where we all share and meet and eternally are within. Sharing that one space. So please, go and enjoy Mother Nature. Go and enjoy your divine nature. Hug yourself. As soon as you get off this live, go to the mirror and forgive that person if you need to, because it does work. But all you need to do is love yourself. All you need to do is get out of your own way and say, you know what? Whatever I'm done, whatever, I haven't done, I love you. I'm going to honor you. Just go to the mirror whenever you get a chance. If you're driving, well, pull over, look in that mirror. If you have a chance, and honor that person that you see. Because I don't care how many people you help. I don't care how many people you serve. I don't care how much stuff you do in the world. I don't care if you're a Tony Robbins. If you don't love yourself, all that was for nothing. For you. Because you did help people. But you're going to continue to stress. You're going to continue to confuse and frustrate yourself. So love you. Because it's all about you. And when you love you, you affect this powerful mirror that we call life. It's that simple. So enjoy. Hey, what's up? How you doing, brother? Oh, is that? Oh, what's up, bro? I didn't recognize you.
Okay, say bye-bye to the... We gotta go because then we're gonna do Spanish, so...
Thank you, guys.
Enjoy.
Thank you, beautiful souls. Keep enjoying and loving life, being you. And don't cheat this world from not being you. Commit and invest to be genuine. If you need to say, if you need to speak, if you need to, be, get out of your own way. Because the world needs you. The world needs your genuineness. as you remind others to be genuine. And always respecting the golden rule. Don't do unto others as you would not do unto you. So with that being said,
Ciao.
go be beautifully you.
Ciao.
Namaste. David says, so beautiful is this unfoldment. You just mirrored me. Thank you. So beautiful is this oneness. Right, brother? And I look forward to mirroring more of one another. So we will definitely talk soon. Blessings. Namaste. So I'll leave you with nature.
Ciao, ciao.
Take a breath. Connect to this present moment, because it is all about this present moment. Thank you. Namaste. Enjoy, peace, wisdom, unconditional love. Unity.